A long time ago, in a galaxy not so far away, a game named Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was released. I know, it's been a long time coming, but I finally got around to playing the game that is often labelled one of the best RPGs of all time. Knights of the Old Republic was released in 2003 on the Xbox and PC and was met with critical acclaim, winning loads of awards along the way. This title was developed by BioWare, and in a way it's kind of like Mass Effect in the Star Wars universe, and this is a great formula if you ask me. So the burning question is Knights of the Old Republic worthy of its reception? You bet it is. However, this review isn't going to be packed full of praise for this classic, as it certainly has its healthy number of flaws. In the end, if you like Star Wars and RPGs, you'll soon see that this is a match made in heaven. The game begins on board a Republic ship which is under attack by Darth Malik's forces. You manage to jump on board an escape pod and crash down on the planet of Taris. After teaming up with some allies, you soon set out to find the star maps hidden around the galaxy. Finding these will hopefully lead to the Starforge, the source of Malik's military power. The plot works well, there are some awesome twists along the way, and your choices play a huge role in the outcomes of the game. For instance, I was banned from returning to an entire planet because I was a complete ass. Much like when my wife makes me sleep on the couch after I'm a complete ass. As you'd probably expect from a Star Wars RPG, there's a choice to progress the game walking the light side or the dark side. This plays a role on how characters interact with you, how you complete quests, and the ending of the game. I'll admit it, I'm a bit of a goody two-shoes. I usually play my games as the good guy, but the chance to learn the dark side of the Force and instill fear in the eyes of all, there is no way I'm passing that opportunity up. I was a badass Jedi to be feared, and I made sure everyone knew it. I've also got to emphasize that Knights of the Old Republic truly feels like a Star Wars game. All the planets that you visit, the loads of races and quirky characters and the atmospheric music, you can't help but get absorbed into it all. This is Star Wars. Way more so than Episode 1 was anyway.
Mr. Jar Binks, Mr. Your humble servant.
No, you're not. No, you definitely are not. You'll meet loads of deep, unique characters along the way who will join your party for different reasons, such as a Wookiee, a Republic pilot, a Hermit Jedi, and a mysterious droid, just to name a few. Just like Mass Effect, each character has a load to say, and by taking the time out to talk to them, you'll find out a lot about their past and how they feel about the events surrounding them. And some of these characters, yeah, they have a huge problem with me killing everyone that looks at me funny. And another good thing, the voice acting here is also pretty damn good, which is important when there's so much to listen to. Have you ever played Dungeons & Dragons? Have you ever played a game that uses D&D style gameplay? If not, then this will certainly be a new learning experience for you. In a nutshell, everything to do with the battle, such as dishing out damage and defending against attacks, is based on the roll of a dice. I'm not going to lie, trying to work out why your character isn't doing any more damage when you upgrade their stats, or how to stop dying so quickly, is going to take a bit of internet research. Is this a bad thing though? Definitely not. D&D is so popular because it works well, and so does this. Just don't expect to get how it works from the get-go. You and your party will face off against soldiers, Jedis, droids, monsters. Actually, just about everything in the galaxy seems to want to kill you at one point or another. So how do the battles work? It's a pretty simple point and click system. You can pause the game at any time, switch characters, choose how to attack, then resume. It's very straightforward, and unfortunately it lacks any sort of innovation. Your AI party members are also idiots when left alone. At times they'll just stand there and not automatically initiate any sort of attack. Outside of battle, they'll often stop following you and do their own thing, preventing you from progressing into the next section because your party members aren't with you. It's the constant occurrences of issues like this that really start to build up and create high levels of frustration. Speaking of frustration, the lack of a fast travel creates moments of excessive backtracking. At times, you can spend up to 5 minutes just pressing run to get where you need to go. Perhaps this will help demonstrate my point. Where in the ancient scrolls of common sense did it say that this was a good idea? Could you walk any slower if you tried? There's quite a lot of ways to play this game. You start the game after choosing from one of 3 classes which all play slightly differently. Upon level up, you'll have the option to increase your skills which are indirectly related to battle, such as computer hacking or stealth. Then you'll upgrade your feats which are related to battle, such as being able to deal more damage with dual weapons. Since you can only reach level 20, you'll have to carefully consider which ones will best suit your build. The fun really comes into it when you become a Jedi. This opens up Jedi powers, and unleashing these makes you feel unstoppable. As mentioned before, I chose to use the dark side of the Force, and this enabled me to learn unique skills that those light side fools would never know about, such as the devastating Force Lightning. There is quite a lot to do in this game. You'll be visiting loads of planets, taking on loads of side quests, and even playing the mini-games thrown in there just for fun, such as Berserk. Ugh, stupid cheating opponents. While doing these things, you'll naturally acquire a fair share of loot. The problem here is that the item management system is amongst the worst I have ever seen in a game. When you pick up something new, there is no instant way to see what it does. You literally have to open the item menu, then manually search for it in a long list of items. There is a basic filtering option such as show new items, but this doesn't seem to work half the time. In addition, there is no easy way to compare your equipment. If you acquire a few new weapons, you'll have to find them one by one, remembering their stats. How did anyone think this was a good system? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is an awesome Star Wars game, perhaps the best to date. It combines the Star Wars universe with RPG mechanics, and the result is awesome. This game truly feels like Star Wars, which makes it a pleasure to play through the quality narrative and become a powerhouse Jedi of light or dark. If it wasn't for the clunky gameplay and horrible item management, this game could have reached the next level. If you're into Star Wars and RPGs, playing this is a no-brainer, so go check it out now. This was Hellfire RPGs with another classic RPG review. Thanks for watching, see you next time.